Hey guys, welcome to Yum Paleo. Today what we're going to do, we're going to do a paleo barbecue rib dish. So what I've got here, ingredients wise, I've got 1 kilo or roughly about 2 pounds of pork spare ribs. I've got, in here I've got some honey. Now I've got it sitting in another dish in some boiling water just so it softens a little bit. And that's 4 tablespoons of raw honey in there. What I've done here is I've just chopped up 4 large potatoes and their juice and diced them and popped them in here, and we are going to blend them up so they become nice and smooth. I have 2 lemons which I'm going to add into it. I've got some thyme, I've got some paprika, and I've got some rosemary. I've also got some black pepper. So all this stuff is to make the barbecue sauce to go on the ribs. So we're going to start by mixing up this here. Right. Right. So. Perfect. Now, just take that off. Right, so you want that to be nice and smooth there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it into my dish here just so we can start the sauce underway. Brilliant. Right, give that a bit of a rinse. Right, so what I'm going to add into this now is the honey. So tip that out. So this is nice and runny now. Yeah, and I am going to give that a bit of a mix up. Just so the honey doesn't all sit in one spot. Perfect. I'm going to chop up 2 lemons. So squeeze in some of that lemon juice. Good. I'm going to do that. This one as well. Give that a bit of a stir, all these wonderful, wonderful spices. So I'm going to put in half a tablespoon of black pepper. So that goes in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 tablespoon of each of the rest of them. So 1 tablespoon of thyme, 1 tablespoon of rosemary, and then also 1 tablespoon of paprika. Good, I'm going to put all that in. There we go. So, I'm going to mix that up. So, what we're going to do is we're mixing the sauce up. We're going to put it over the ribs, and then we're going to actually let the ribs marinate in it for about an hour. Alright, and what we're actually going to put in is 2 cloves of garlic, which I've finely chopped up. Right. And we'll give that a bit of a stir as well. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place all these ribs into the sauce just so they will marinate. So I'm going to give them a wee bit of a toss just so that they all get coated in that. Right, so we're going to set these in the fridge. We're going to leave them in there for about an hour, just so the sauce sets into the meat, and then we're going to come back and we're going to cook them. Right, so I'll see you back in about an hour's time when we go to cook these. Right, welcome back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cook these ribs. So grab them out of the fridge. Perfect, so there they are. What we're going to do is we're going to preheat our pan and just have it on low. Good. I'm going to just put a drop of olive oil in there. Good, and we're going to pop in the ribs. Right. Here we go. Okay. All right, so now that we've got all the ribs in here cooking, we're going to put the lid on and leave them to cook for about 30 to 40 minutes. Then we're going to check on them. So I'll see you back shortly and we'll dish up. All right, welcome back. So the ribs have been in for about 45 minutes now, and they've cooked and they're looking really good. So what we're going to do is I've got salad greens over here which I'm going to pop with our ribs. So I'm just going to drizzle a tiny bit of olive oil into there. Give that a wee toss. And I'm also going to add in some tomato that I've just chopped up. So pop that in there. Right, so pop some salad onto the plate, and then we'll pop our ribs on. Perfect. There we have it. Barbecue ribs. Hope you really enjoy that, and I'll see you again next time for another recipe.